You?
6 kids to the motorcycle track.
Oh,
Dude, it was a blast.
Like 3 palms?
Yeah, I needed a GoPro. It was awesome. Because the track's so big, like, I thought a kid track would be, I don't know, I've never been to a motorcycle track, so I didn't know what to expect, right? I figured I could sit there and like watch. The track's so big, like there's like an area where they race and then they go up over a hill and go to another field.
Yeah.
You can't see them.
you didn't bring a bike?
I ended up, yeah. I got
You got what?
A 110 for my oldest / me. But
Two-stroke?
It's the new fuel injected, yeah. It's a fuel injected 110.
Fuel injected 2-stroke?
Yes, 110, yes. So all the Yamahas, Kawasaki, everything's still carbureted. They're all carbureted. The Honda's the only one on a 110 that's fuel injected. It's a 2022.
It's probably a 4-stroke.
I think it's a 4-stroke.
Man.
It's been a while since I messed with bikes, but...
Hold on, I'm gonna find out. 2022.
Who's y'all's money on? Who's y'all's money on?
Dude, I could have sworn. I have no idea.
The guy who
I asked 4-stroke, that's why I remember. The very first thing I asked if it was a 4-stroke.
You've got to add some kind of oil or something. Like,
what do you mean?
A 2-stroke.
Yes.
A 2-cycle adds oil to the fuel.
I'm with you. I'm telling you.
Hey,
maybe it does it for you.
Huh?
Maybe it does it for you.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't do that.
Do you change the oil in your 2-stroke?
I did.
I'm like, you add it. You add it,
Hold
right?
on, fool. I don't know if it's a 4-stroke or not. The new 2022 110s.
Gearbox?
110? It should be a 4-stroke.
Hold on.
This man just goes and buys stuff. You don't even know what he's buying.
I just got it.
Because it was on the way to the track.
Didn't say.
Dean, did you see what was on the front table?
Yes, of course I saw it. I went back to go see it. I went back to go pick it up.
You picked it up?
Yeah, whose is that?
Mine.
The bike that I just heard driving around the track is a 4-stroke.
That wasn't my bike you heard. The little one
was definitely a 4-stroke.
Says the guy
Rewind
eating
the
Skittles
video.
for breakfast.
You can hear it.
Why won't you give me the spec? It's a Honda 2022 110.
What? Give me the numbers before it. CR? XR?
Yeah.
CR.
Yeah.
CRF?
CRF 110.
4-stroke.
Damn it. Welcome back to the channel, guys. It is very hot on a Friday. So this package we developed for those of you LT1 owners out there that are looking for C7, Z06, or LT4 power. This is the package for you. You get the cool sound from the Supercharger, looks good under the hood, and with the addition of the headers, you get the nice sound as well, while still maintaining 100% street ability. The car literally drives like stock until you get on it. Linear horsepower curve, so it's very easy for your average person to drive that's never driven a 650 horsepower car before. All around, perfect package for you just wanting that extra 200 horsepower over stock.
Sorry about the audio, Dean. Gonna kill your audio quality here. Battery.
Is this the diamond blue limited edition interior?
Man, it's pretty clean. I like it. I'm about the aqua life. The aqua life. Marine.
This interior's sick. I love this.
Pull it out, Frankie. Frankie, pull it out.
Is that all you got? Pull out some more.
I mean, it is, what, 12 feet long?
Yes, I need this.
How much more you want me to pull it out?
Indeed.
We're gonna cut this whole harness
There's a dude up front who came here from Dubai.
So basically, I would like to ask, do you have? Did you?
What's up, dude?
Hello, how are you, brother? How's
How are
everything?
you?
Good, good. How was life?
What do you have? What'd you roll up in?
We roll up in CT. We got a CTSV, which is stock blower, Z06 stock blower, Camaro stock blower. They're all running from 60 to 130, all 4 seconds.
Damn.
Yeah, I'll show you some videos.
Who's doing the work?
Basically me.
Dude?
Dubai, dude, everything.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah. We run crazy.
Yeah.
Real
fuck
fast.
yeah.
Real fast. Yeah. We'll show you some videos.
Dude, that's awesome.
And
dude.
I think LMR are the fastest here. Like you have good shops around, but LMR they build like reliable, good cars. So basically, when they run for customers, transmission lift, they don't take out the torque management. They don't take out like lean it out so bad, put a lot of timing, so start breaking pistons.
No.
They build it properly and giving it to the customer. That's what I like. That's what I do in Dubai.
Even Dubai knows, guys.
Yeah.
Man, that's exactly like the
But getting a car from Dubai here, the shipping is expensive, so we cannot get
It's
it.
ridiculous, right?
Yeah, buy a
Just
car
taxed
here
up,
and build it
taxed
here.
up. Yeah.
We used to do so many of these back when the LT1 first came out. The 650 package was our most popular when it first came out. Then we started putting camshafts in them. But your average customer, supercharger headers, bam! 550 rear wheel horsepower, maybe 600.
What kind of supercharger?
Centrifugal. Like this, we got an ECS kit on it. We do ECS, A&A, or ProCharger. For a stock motor, 8 pounds of boost is all you're gonna make. 8-10 pounds. You're not gonna make much more than that. So the blower is not that big of a deal. As long as the intercooler is efficient, you're good. Yeah, it's literally 3 basic mods: supercharger, headers, and a breather, and obviously a full tune, and ECM and TCM.
And that picks up how much?
100 plus rear wheel horsepower. Stock, these things like 400. So like I said, they normally make 550 with this package.
Damn.
550 to 600 rear wheel horsepower. Usually 100 to 150 plus. Testing 1, 2, 3, Dean. All right, welcome back, guys. We are in Mr. Graves' beautiful Grand Sport. It's a 2017 Grand Sport collector edition. What is it? Number 277. Has the crazy bright blue interior with a nice dark gray on the outside. It really is definitely bright in the inside. I love it's very similar to the C8 color, the rapid blue on the outside, the bright blue. It's very close to that to the inside, and with the leather seats, man, it's so nice in here. Mr. Graves sent us the car all the way from Maryland. In this one, I call it our 650 supercharged package. So essentially, you LT1 owners out there with regular C7 Corvettes or even SS Camaros, and you want it to run as good as like an LT4, this is pretty much the package that we offer for that. It's a supercharger package. This one in particular has an ECS, so it's a centrifugal supercharger, air-to-air intercooler. We did American Racing headers on it, with full connection pipes, and he actually already had a Borla catback exhaust on it, so it already had a little bit of noise when it came to us, but after doing all this, we made it like a new car. Like I call this like the Z06 beater package. It's a little bit faster than a Z06, not by much. I think this one made right over 550, like 560 rear wheel horsepower on our dyno. Most stock C7 Z06s make around 530 with automatics in them on our dyno. But this car still drives like a stock car. It would be like it did from the factory. You hop in it and drive it. There's no cam, so the car's not idling and shaking at idle. Still a very smooth idle. A little bit more sound with the headers on it. Obviously him with the Borla, it's a little bit louder than that. And then the centrifugal blower, it's a linear horsepower curve versus the root style blower that is a lot of torque at the hit like the Z06. This one's a little bit more forgiving when it comes to driving. I think it's a little bit easier to drive. Yeah, all in all, this is a great package. It kind of gets you, how do I say this, get your feet wet for if you want more in the future. And you have the main mods out of the way, which are the supercharger and the headers. A lot of our customers do start off with this, and they love it, enjoy it, and some don't come back. That's enough, more than enough for them. But a lot of customers do come back, and they want the camshaft put in it later. We do cam, and then we do like drop-in pistons at the same time. But then you do that, then fueling comes into play. You gotta start adding a whole bunch of fuel mods to it. But with this package, still has stock injectors, stock fuel pump, mechanical and low side are still factory, and yeah, we put a breather on it as well for safety, for to relieve the crankcase pressure with the added 8 pounds of boost that this kit is pushing. And also with all of our kits that we do, we tune the ECM as well as we tune the TCM. So this one, we did the same thing, and I have it set up for Mr. Graves, so if he does want to do roll racing, we can put it in manual mode and drop it down to whatever gear he wants and just floors it and goes. And it should shift all by itself. Yeah, it's weird being at a stoplight in a modded car and not shaking a little bit with the camshaft in it, but it's also nice. You know, again, there's 10 different ways to skin cats, and same thing with working on cars. Depends on your horsepower goal, you know, decides on what mods we, you know, recommend or try to push you in the direction. Same with our packages, you know. All he wanted was a daily driven car that, you know, 100 horsepower, 150 horsepower more than stock, that was super reliable. And this is, again, the perfect package for that. You know, keeping it 8 pounds of boost. The stock pistons on these things are not the greatest. That's why we do put forged pistons in the next package up from this. But keeping it this level and what he's doing with the car, he'll be able to hop in it, do plenty of 60 to 130s, go to the drag strip and race it if he wants and still have no issues with it. No overheating issues, nothing breaking. Transmission will last pretty much forever at this horsepower level. Just all around a solid package. When the 14 C7s first came out, this was our biggest seller at the time. It was just a supercharger and headers, and then everyone wanted to start getting into the motors, and that's when we started doing the camshafts and the drop-in pistons and stuff like that. But again, you kind of, you know, jump off a ledge here. You know, this package is nice and easy when it comes to parts and pricing. It doesn't break the bank. The next package up, obviously, the price margins jump quite a bit because we pull the motor, put the camshaft in it, whether we do cylinder head work, and then obviously fueling is the big thing. Going from 550 rear wheel horsepower to 700 rear wheel horsepower, the camshaft helps us get there by spinning the mechanical fuel pump harder, and then obviously we usually do an LT4 pump, LT4 injector, so you're talking a couple $1,000s more there, with the addition of the low side fuel pump too, which is another $1,000. So definitely goes in stages. It all depends on the end user and what they're wanting out of it. But for this thing having 45,000 miles on it, it looks brand new in here and still drives like a stock car. Mr. Graves definitely takes care of this thing. So yeah, I'm doing one last test drive before we ship it back to him. I'm gonna get closer to the shop, and if I have room, I'm gonna try to do I want to check the transmission. I want to go from like a 3rd gear roll, maybe even 2nd. Still on the factory tires, but with the horsepower it's making, with the linear horsepower curve, it's not a whole bunch of torque down low. So I might be able to try 2nd gear and just try 2nd, 3rd, and 4th and see how she does. Make sure she shifts where I want her to in manual mode. Blow-off valve sounds good. I might try 2nd gear with traction control on. It sounds good. Shifts great too. I mean, this really is the perfect daily driven package for you LT1 owners out there. Drives like stock until you get on it. It's usable too with that linear horsepower curve. That was 2nd gear on the factory tire. It hooked up and went 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and that was it. That felt great. again, this is our 650 horsepower supercharged package, I call it. So again, for people that want to have an LT1, whether it's a Corvette or Camaro SS, and want that LT4 power, this is the package for you guys. Again, nice daily driven car, drives nice and smooth with 0 issues, and you can go 60 to 130 as many times as you want without having anything to worry about. It's so much fun. So I'm gonna head back to the shop. Mr. Graves, your car's finished up, getting ready. We'll probably wipe down the inside, make sure it's nice and clean, and head it back to Maryland later this week. Question: would you rather own a stock C7 Z06 with 650 horsepower, or would you rather own this 2017 Grand Sport with this 650 horsepower package from us? Both supercharged. One's just a linear curve with a centrifugal blower versus, you know, a root style blower that's more torque down low. Comment below. I'd like to hear y'all's opinions. As always, if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Comment below. Let me know what you think about this video. And yeah, give it a thumbs up. Until next time, guys.